Okay. So we're gonna go. Oh, and much like last episode, there is a local commercial. So let's see if y'all can figure out what the local commercial is.
A vintage local commercial.
This one's very easy.
Okay.
To be fair, but here we go. Here we go. Right now.
Brigantine Castle, where ancient colonial halls and things behind glass walls are waiting just for you. Believe it or not, you'll see a living, headless woman and other living things. Amid dungeons and torture chambers and Brigantine Castle. It's alive.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Gen X Lounge, the bi-weekly-ish podcast where we discuss pop culture today and look back at the pop culture yesterday, but mostly we just shoot the shit. It has been 3 weeks, but we're all here. The gang's all here. I am your host, Brian. With me was he here last episode? No, he wasn't, but he's here this episode. Dutchman has flown in from his Fortress of Solitude to join us. Hello, Dutch.
Hello. Right back out to it, too.
Right back out to the Fortress of Solitude. Goodbye, Dutch.
Bye-bye.
Also with us. Hi.
Hi there.
Hi, Bolo.
I am Bolo. And Bolo I am.
No, I am Bolo. Gonna have a real I am Spartacus thing going.
Yeah, I am Bolocus. Who else is here? Quinn's here. Hey, buddy.
Just in time, I made it.
I know. Look at that. Came in during the intro song.
Yeah.
Perfect timing. How's life?
Life goes.
Yeah, life be going.
Yeah, life be lifing.
It be like that.
Yeah, which is a real quote from a girl I work with. Life be lifing.
She was right.
Yep.
Let's get that as a tattoo. I'm get that as a tramp stamp.
Oh no.
That is epically
Canceled.
Ouch.
Also with us for our special Halloween Bacchanalia, the king of Halloween, David Dupko. What's going on, David?
Hey, it's coming at you straight out of the Black Lagoon. Well, not straight, but out of the Black Lagoon. See what I did there?
I see what you did there.
I've been thinking about that all afternoon.
That was good. That was good. So we are 3 weeks since the last episode because Dutch was recording a different podcast last week. Gasp.
Ouch.
Shame.
Ouch.
Listen.
You whore. What a whore.
Awful.
Look, I didn't make anybody put anything forward. You wanted me on, so you know.
We had to have you for Halloween. It's not Halloween without Dutch. What were you on? It was Tom's podcast.
Oh, I
Tom?
forget. It was
It meant nothing to him.
Yeah.
It was Tom Gwelly's. It was a commentary actually on Gamma versus Giron.
Oh, interesting.
And for the I believe it's the Final Forum podcast. If I get that wrong, that's okay because he called this the Gen X podcast, not Gen X Lounge. So he got that wrong.
Was it a compliment to make? He was saying it is the Gen X podcast. You know what I mean?
Oh, shit. I didn't really consider that. Yeah.
He was giving us mad props.
Shit. All right. Well, either way, no, that was fun. So I joined him for that. We had that plan for a little while back, and I had to reschedule on him once. Didn't want to reschedule on him again, but then that necessitated rescheduling this, in which I told all you boners to just go ahead and do it, but you wouldn't take no for an answer.
That's right, because we love you.
I love you too, baby.
So we got a special Halloween episode theme going. So we're not some of the usual, just in the effort to not have a 3-hour podcast. Some of the normal stuff that we do, we're not going to do this episode.
Do we have Dogman though?
It's Halloween, bro. How are we not going to have Dogman?
That's what's up.
But before we do Dogman, we got because it's also Halloween, and that means death. We have multiple deaths. It wouldn't be a Gen X Lounge episode without multiple deaths. So let's get into the news. Where to even begin with all the deaths? So we first off, I think the first news since the God, man, my words are not good. I'm not wording good today. The first of the parade of deaths since we last recorded was Diane Keaton. I mean,
my mom's favorite.
Yeah. It started on Broadway, actually, in the original run of Hair in 1968.
Huh.
First major film role was Kay in The Godfather, and then obviously she was in Godfather 2 and 3. I don't really like Kay. I love the Godfather movies, but man,
I don't like Kay either.
I'm not a big Kay fan.
I think she's a lame character. She's like my.
I don't know if it's that she's lame.
She's lame.
She's just.
Or the way she played it is lame.
She's very passive,
passive and not very bright considering all that's going on around her. And she's kind of like, oh, really?
Yeah. Michael, did you do it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
There it is. That's it right there.
Yeah.
However, Annie Hall, she was brilliant.
Yes.
Absolutely brilliant.
She won Best Actress for Annie Hall.
And I love Woody Allen, despite what kind of a horrible person he is. I love his art, and that's so hard separating the art from the person, but that's for another day.
Yeah.
I've always had a personal bias against Diane Keaton because I had to go see, as a kid, Baby Boom instead of what I wanted to see, which was I don't even remember what it was. It was probably
doesn't matter.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter. It was better probably.
Yeah, it was probably Search for Spock for the third time or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I've hated Diane Keaton ever since. She's done nothing to me. She's a lovely person in interviews and such. But yeah, every time she's in a movie, I'm like, ugh. It brings up those old feelings. But
I don't know what Baby Boom is.
It's a forgettable movie about.
Is it like a rom-com or?
Yeah.
No, not really. It's about a career woman who has it all: family, home, baby. Sounds great, doesn't it? It's kind of like Murphy Brown in film form.
I do believe it was directed by Leonard Nimoy, which is not a selling point.
Ouch.
Yeah. But
okay.
What are you gonna do?
Well, she wasn't the Father of the Bride movies. She was in the first one. Something's Got to Give. The Family Stone, which is a good Christmas movie, but it's really sad. Finding Dory. She was a voice in Finding Dory. Here's some fun facts I learned about her. She directed the music videos for Belinda Carlisle for Heaven is a Place on Earth and I Get Weak.
Okay.
Yeah.
That I didn't know.
Yeah.
All right, Diane Keaton.
Yeah.
Right on.
Don't forget she played Amelia Earhart once.
Yes. She also directed an episode of a show called Hanging Up and a documentary called Heaven, an episode of Twin Peaks, which is I also didn't know, and an episode of China Beach. Remember that show, China Beach?
I do.
Fuck no.
It was like a Vietnam war show, if I'm not mistaken. It was from the 80s, Dutch. You probably would not have remembered it.
I was born in the 80s, so you got to
be... you would have been. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember it. Okay.
You'd have been the one.
Yeah, I remember it.
Dana Delaney of Tombstone fame was the star.
Also the voice of Lois Lane in that Superman animated series.
Wasn't Painted Black by the Rolling Stones the theme song to China Beach?
I think that was that other Vietnam show that we liked back then.
The other better one?
Yeah.
No.
The one with the guys in it.
Yeah, a bunch of dudes.
What was that show? It's still on syndication. I forget what it is.
I don't know.
I can see the actors in my head.
I think it was Airwolf.
No, it was not. It was not Airwolf.
And then we had another loss. R&B artist D'Angelo. Billboard named him one of the greatest R&B artists of all time. Rolling Stone ranked him 75th on its list of 200 greatest singers of all time. Brown Sugar was his debut album, hit number 6 on the charts the week of July 22nd, 1995, peaked at number 4. And then he released an album called Voodoo in 2000, which debuted at number 1 on the charts. And then his that single off that album, Untitled, How Does It Feel, was like a staunch metalhead in the mid 90s, remember that song and video. That was a huge hit. So
yeah, talented artist. He will be missed.
Right? Am I mistaken? 51 years old?
I believe so.
That's young.
Yeah, pancreatic cancer.
Well, it's young. It's how old I am, and I don't feel all that young. But yeah, it's terrible, man. Terrible. And then we lost Ace Frehley of Kiss fame. He was the lead guitarist and co-vocalist and founding member of Kiss. He was the spaceman, which was inspired by his interest in science fiction and space travel. He was the responsible for designing the band's lightning bolt logo. And he was in the band from 73 till 82 when he formed his own band, Frehley's Comet, which put out 2 albums. He rejoined Kiss in 96 for their big, we're reuniting one time and going on one last tour, which we all know how that turned out. I think they're still touring. That lasted 2002. Guitar World magazine ranked him the 14th greatest metal guitarist of all time. Any of us Kiss fans growing up? I was not.
Not really. My brothers were. I wasn't really a Kiss fan.
No, I was not a big Kiss fan either. They were always. I can appreciate some of their stuff. But even as a kid, I just thought they were kind of silly. And they weren't really ever like metal enough for me. So, and there's something just now I just think it's gross. Like they're just gross old men sexualizing 17-year-olds. So it's fucking gross. But yeah.
Hey man, I like their music and Role Models. That's what I think. When I think of Kiss, I just think of Role Models now.
Yeah, the stuff in Role Models is so good. The Love Gun. Love Gun monologue that he gives. His dick is the gun.
So Kiss, this is interesting. It's perfect for this. It's perfect for this show. I saw them live. Well, they were on a TV show. It was the Paul Lynde Halloween special.
Yes,
and the special guests were Kiss. Yeah. And that's the first time I laid eyes on them when I was a kid. Yeah. So yeah.
I mean, as a kid, they were creepy, and it was they had like an interesting appeal, like their costumes and stuff were, you know. But I always thought it was kind of silly. And
did they have a comic book also?
They did. And the ink was made with their own blood.
I would not be surprised.
That's right.
Yeah.
And Gene Simmons turned out to be kind of a scumbag in real life.
Oh yeah, so kinda.
There's that.
Allegedly. Because Gene Simmons isn't beyond suing a small podcast with 50 weekly listeners. All right?
That's true.
Allegedly.
Oh well, bring it on. Bring it on.
When did he sue us?
Not yet.
we just wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah.
Okay,
and then, of course, I remember Kiss Meets the Phantom of the Park, also, which is the made-for-TV movie, which is just a whole level of bad. It's just crazy. And then
they were in Scooby Doo at one point. Yeah,
you got to watch out.
Am I making that up?
Wait, were they on the Scooby Doo guests? I don't think so. Were they?
I don't know.
I know the Harlem Globetrotters. Harlem Globetrotters.
Yeah, the Harlem Globetrotters definitely were.
Mama Cass was on the Scooby Doo show.
Lord. Did she choke to death on a sandwich?
No. Oh, I knew that was good. Oh.
That's an urban legend. That's not how she died.
Well, the real urban legend, and this is terrible because I love this person. If Mama Cass would have given that ham sandwich to Karen Carpenter, they both would have been alive.
Yeah, they would have been alive. Oh,
so,
man.
I don't know if you ever heard
Wow.
We are getting canceled.
And I'm going to get canceled for that.
We are
I should
all
cancel
getting
myself for
canceled
that.
this episode. Oh, my
Because
God.
I love Karen Carpenter. She's like one of my favorite things. And
I love the Carpenters, and I love the Mamas and the Papas.
Me too.
Chocolate
Me too.
Dead ham
So,
sandwich.
okay, so delete that part. Just edit that part out because.
Oh no, we all get canceled on this show.
Okay, well,
yeah.
it won't be the first time for me, I'm sure.
And then a devastating loss to me and Quinn. Sam Rivers, bassist for Limp Bizkit, died. I want to say he was only like 49. He died of liver disease. Yeah, which is crazy. But he had a liver transplant. Apparently, he was partying his balls off at the height of their fame, to the point where he needed a liver transplant.
Yeah.
But he was young. And look, I know it's cool to shit on Limp Bizkit. That motherfucker was a really good bass player. Really good.
Nobody's doubting that.
Okay.
I think Limp Bizkit gets a disproportionate
amount of hate based
amount of props on this show.
Oh,
however,
accurate.
He was really, really good.
Yeah, he was really good. If you go back and watch some of their live stuff, he's a fantastic bass player. And also does a lot of the background screams and stuff too, which is cool. Anyway, another one, another big loss, especially to the movie and sci-fi and just everything really. Drew, I don't want to fuck his name up. Say it. Struzan.
Poster guy.
Yeah, if you don't know who that is, I'm not surprised, but you definitely know
his work.
Something that he's done. He has done so many posters. He did The Goonies. He did Big Trouble in Little China. He did Back to the Future. He did Hook. He did John Carpenter's The Thing. He did First Blood. He did Risky Business. He did all of the Indiana Jones movies. Well, he did the original Indiana Jones movies. He did Star Wars, Harry Potter.
Did all the prequel movies, yeah. He did,
Harry Potter, Adventures in Babysitting, Coming to America. And the funny thing is, a lot of those posters look like photos. They're all his art, which is
wow.
So when you look at
photorealism, basically,
photorealistic stuff. If you look at that Coming to America poster into your eye,
I did not know that was a painting.
Yeah,
he was kind of like how Norman Rockwell was like a stylized photorealistic painter. This guy was not stylized. It looked like a photograph. He was amazing. And something really interesting that, Brian, you may or may not mention, that this episode, he was the inspiration for the character in The Mist, the Stephen King story, The Mist.
Oh, really? I did not know that.
Because he was a poster artist. That was the job of this character. David Drayton, his name was, and I'm sure we'll get into that a little bit later. But yeah, so I love segues and sort of like connections. So he was the inspiration for Stephen King to write this about this character in The Mist.
How about that?
Interesting. Yeah. He also did a Halloween-related Hocus Pocus. Not Halloween related, but the Muppets Christmas Carol. He drew that one. A weird one, because it's a cult movie, and I got to think it had a really low budget, so it's surprising that he did it. But he did the poster for Squirm, which is the killer worm movie. Yeah,
in the 70s. He went back that far.
Yeah. You can actually buy it. Copy of it for $300. You can buy a Subway sheet, 29 by 45 of Squirm. But that's actually a really super cool poster. It's the skull with all the worms coming out of it.
He did that one. That was. I think it was also a Famous Monsters cover too.
Yeah, so he did that. So yeah,
yep,
that's pretty cool.
Wow, I did not know that. Very cool.
Kind of cool. And then a little bit of other news. And this is actually cool news.
Wait, hold on. You forgot somebody.
Who did I forget?
What the fuck?
Whoa!
You forgot.
Who?
June Lockhart, Lost in Space.
When did she die?
She died over the weekend, like really recently.
100.
I had no idea.
Yeah,
Oh my God!
Sorry, I'm like the biggest Lost in Space fan.
We have to send it up to June Lockhart.
And
yeah, absolutely.
And not only
I thought she died years ago.
No. And not only that, she was Lassie. She was the mom in Lassie.
She was Lassie. She was a great actress.
Lassie.
And
I know Brian was going to run with that. No.
And those of us, who may be listening, who are on my team, remember there's a Judy Garland movie called Meet Me in St. Louis. That was her first movie, which she was played against Judy Garland in that too, called Meet Me in St. Louis. So yeah, but she was Mrs. Robinson, Professor Maureen Robinson on Lost in Space, and sadly they toned down her professor, esque part of it, and she became kind of like a domestic space mom. But in the original concept, she was also a professor, just like her husband.
Interesting.
So, wow. Yeah.
Crazy.
I did not know she died. So forgive me.
That one broke my heart.
Friends and family of June Lockhart. I would never have left her out.
Dude.
Also, did you see the guy from the Jets just died? Nick Mangold, the center for the Jets.
I did see that. I was going to talk about that
41
when we got into football.
Oh no!
But before we do that, I do want to report.
Oh, I can't wait for that part.
I'm not ready. Was that a segment you were going to cut?
I'm not ready for some football.
I was holding out hope.
Can we?
Yeah. I don't know.
Just? I'm not ready for some football.
Sounds like you might not be ready for some football.
There's exactly 2 people on this call that are ready for football.
That are ready for some football.
It'll be a quick football then.
Yeah.
I actually have a question for the football segment. But before we get to the football segment, I want to. This is cool. It's from Deadline. They are Robert Kirkman. He did Walking Dead. He does Invincible. Skybound Entertainment is his company. He's teaming with Hasbro to create an animated series aimed at adults based on his comics. They're called Energon Universe, which is a crossover. It's basically set in a world where G.I. Joe, Transformers, and an original property called Void Rivals all exist together. And despite featuring the family-friendly characters, it will cater to an adult audience and feature a shared universe in which Transformers and G.I. Joe coexist together. So, and that is
interesting.
That is not a rumor. That's actually a thing that's happening. I assume it'll be streaming. Well, no, he's on a few different things. He's not only on Amazon, but that's cool. I think we desperately need like a G1 style Transformers that is actually catered to the people who grew up with Transformers. I think that's a cool idea, even though Transformers didn't win our fucking thing.
Yeah, when's the Star Blazers crossover? When we don't have?
Yeah, when is the Star Blazers crossover? All right,
I feel like there was G.I. Joe and Transformers crossover comics.
There's been comics. Yeah, there's been comics. This is a new line of comics. These are actually super cool. Like, you've probably seen some of the photos, not photos, but the art from it. Like, there's in a bunch of different issues, Optimus Prime's wearing Megatron's arm and gun. Somehow he took it from him. So, yeah, I've been meaning. They're in my cart, in my Kindle. I've been meaning to just start downloading them onto my Kindle. Maybe I'll get
Brian, you used to have that great poster of Megatron that I love so much. That was like
I Still Function.
Yeah, him getting up and it just said I still function.
Yeah, it was an awesome poster.
Awesome.
I know. I threw that in when I sold my original my collection of Transformers that I had prior to the one I have now. I threw that poster and the Optimus Prime one in with the guy who bought all of them. He bought the entire lot of my figures, and I was just like, I can take that too. So I regret it. That's
a badass poster.
Yeah, it was an awesome poster.
Yeah.
All right, Dutch, you ready?
Anything you say can be used to get you ready for some football.
Come on, it's football time, Dutch.
No, it is not. It's Halloween time.
That's true.
Well, it's the scariest time of the year. And for some of us, it's football.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have to talk too much about football if you don't want to. My team's currently in first place.
Fuck you.
But look, since we last recorded, your team mollywopped my team. Come on.
That's true.
No one gives a shit what happened 2 weeks ago, sir.
And then we mollywopped your team yesterday.
That was a
humbling defeat. It all balances out.
You reffy-wopped them for sure.
Yeah.
Mollywop is an underused verb. I'm just going to say that.
I love.
I've not heard that before ever.
Yeah.
This is the first
I
time.
love a molly.
First time.
So I actually
Is that a sports term?
No. It's
Oh.
No.
It's an old timey expression for just like beating the crap out of somebody.
Old timey.
It's I got it from. I mean, I'd heard it before, but they use it in that TMNT Mutant Madness, I think is the name of the movie, the animated one, where they talk about somehow somebody mollywopped them, and then later on at some point, he's like, "I'm getting mollywopped," which is just great.
Yeah, I'd be interested to see where that came from because that's a word I've known my whole life, and I couldn't tell you where it was from or who used it.
First time I've ever heard it.
Oh, really? Yeah, no, it's a real word. But yeah, I actually have this as my note for football, and I wrote it, I believe, while watching my team get the shit kicked out of them by Dutch's team 2 weeks ago, and I just wrote, "Is this healthy?" Because, and Quinn can speak to it because I know Quinn's had the feeling of it before as well, but it's like is this good for me to be watching this and getting this worked up over something that isn't at the end of the day all that important? And
that you have no control over the outcome whatsoever.
Yeah.
And
honestly, I feel like it's less important to them sometimes than it is to me.
Yes.
We got a recording error.
What?
Why does it say recording error?
Where does it say that at?
Oh, it just did at the bottom.
Recording resumed. Oh my god. But yeah, like I don't know. So I wrote that 2 weeks ago when I was really miserable. And now I'm not as miserable. So I'm like, yeah, it is healthy. So fuck it. That's it. That's football.
I can tell you it's not healthy, and yes, we do care more than most of the players do.
Yeah, absolutely. But Quinn, I really needed your team to win last night. I mean, that would have been perfect.
There's your first mistake.
Yeah.
All right, believe it or not, I've got something to contribute to football.
Oh, okay.
It's actually a question for you guys. How do you feel about the halftime performer? Like, are you?
I don't know anything about him, so I don't care.
Or are you like, oh no, it's a
Bad Bunny?
Yeah, Bad Bunny.
Well,
it's not a bunny.
It's Bad Bunny is pissing off like the worst people I know, so I'm okay with it on those grounds alone.
Exactly, that's exactly how I feel.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. I'm really okay with that.
Because my team will probably be up at halftime anyway, so it'll be fine. I'll just go grab some nachos.
You fucker! God, I hope you get clobbered in the divisional round. I swear. Oh my God! I hope you get clobbered in the divisional round.
As an aside, I've been drinking this. I had one of these tonight. This is Southern Tier Brewing. Caramel pumpkin ale. It is delightful.
That sounds good.
It is delightful. It is a delicious pumpkin-y Halloween treat.
I like their regular pumpkin. I've had the caramel. It's a little bit too rich for my taste.
It's a little sweet, but it's pretty good, and I am a fan.
Sounds like something you'd have with dessert. Nice dessert beer.
Yeah, well, it's dessert time.
Yeah. Well, not out here in California, it ain't.
No, that's right. That's right. So I feel like now is a good time, it being the Halloween season and all. Dogman. So we got some Dogman.
Great tune.
Yeah, we got some Dogman. This is this one is I think a question that many people have asked themselves many times, and it is why. This isn't necessarily Dogman specific, but it is Dogman adjacent. Why do cryptids disrupt videos and cameras? Cryptids are like Dogmen or Mothmen or Bigfoots
or Jersey Devils.
Jersey Devils. Yeah.
Well, because otherwise you'd have proof of their existence. We can't.
Why do cryptids disrupt videos and cameras? Any theories why cameras and videos and phone batteries just go dead and can't record when a cryptid is nearby? Maybe cryptids, have a natural energy field that disrupts them. Perhaps all cryptids are monitored and controlled by government agencies, and they, the government, install a technology disrupting device subcutaneously to keep them out of view of the public and make it harder to catch proof.
You got to read that in Jesse Ventura's voice, please.
Yeah, but then they also let them go out and kill people and maraud people on the roads and stuff.
They do maraud.
Yeah.
You can't photograph a cryptid. They're all protected by the U.S. government.
Maybe I should send these to you and you can read them in that voice.
Also, one killed my whole family.
BOGO beef days are back at Arby's.
No, I don't subscribe to that theory.
Well,
you're giving too much credit to this administration.
Let's look at some of these thoughts. Here's one. This is the top voted comment. It's the magic that surrounds them. Magic runs on a different level. Magic runs on a different level, frequency, if you will. Here's another one. Possibly I've thought about that before, and maybe they understand something about frequencies that we don't. Here's one.
That's more feasible to me.
Yeah. There's one. My theory is that the Department of Interior or whoever have technology in key areas that disrupt technology. Why don't we see the tech? Satellites is my theory. I have a pretty good understanding of satellite transmission. I'm going to press X for doubt on that. And what can be transmitted. Once again, it's a theory. The reply to that is it's not a terrible theory.
I feel like there's better applications for that than hiding Dogman.
We have to launch hundreds of satellites into space. Why, sir? We need to hide these Dogmen. Otherwise, our Dogman technology will be known to everyone. It's like Lex Luthor levels of.
Yeah, I can just see the president going, "Hey, so what are we doing with all this, technology interfering tech that we have?"
Yeah, like your first day in office.
Sir.
President. Like your first day in office, they take you around, they show you Area 51.
Yeah.
And then they're like, "Here's the room where we hide all the Dogmen."
Wow.
Dogman.
Yeah. Here's one. I believe it's portals and does something with frequencies which then disrupt the electromagnetic veil on this earth. Here's another. Their telepathic abilities allow them to scramble any sort of frequency. They don't want...
Wait. The Dogmen are telepathic?
I mean, obviously.
Bigfoot is telepathic also?
Probably.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I feel like the obvious answer is aliens, yeah? They've been unable to be photographed for years.
Yeah, I mean, they're probably aliens. They're probably alien technology that have created the Dogmen from just regular dogs and men hybrids.
Yeah.
Stuck here, and now that they don't want to be found out.
Or maybe they just put the Dogmen here to mess with us, to mess with, random individuals on Reddit.
It's possible.
They just drop one off.
Yeah. I don't...
Let's drop a Dogman into this suburb and see what happens.
Yeah. Strangers, pictures can disappear on devices in almost impossible ways. So yeah, there's that one. I don't know. I think it has to do with their energetic signature energy fields. Especially if it turns out that they are interdimensional, which in many cases they seem to be.
I've heard all these words before.
Yeah. Anything able to shift between dimensions likely disrupts electronics in major ways, and if they take the camera or watch someone install one, then they'll definitely proactively avoid it, etc. There's your Dogman. Happy Halloween, dog.
Dude, I love somebody on Reddit reading these and going, all these theories are wrong, and like trying to put like a technical explanation in there. Actually, fellas,
you guys are all idiots, and actually, here's why. Fucking idiots.
Nonsense I read on my feed.
Yeah. Speaking of cryptids, let's go back.
Were we?
Yeah. Back in the day, and back in the day to October 20th, 1967. That is a huge day for cryptids because that was the day that Roger Patterson and Bob Gimlin captured the famous Bigfoot footage that we all
I've seen it a gazillion times.
Yeah, a million times when we were kids, and probably some of us thought, or I definitely thought it was real when I was a kid. The Scholastic Fun Fact book on monsters, there was a whole page dedicated to Bigfoot and that footage, and I just thought that was the most interesting thing I'd ever seen in my entire life.
Do you remember In Search Of? Leonard Nimoy did that too.
Yep.
He was doing In Search Of, and one of the first episodes was In Search of Bigfoot. And I lived in the Pacific Northwest for 17 years.
Did you ever see Bigfoot?
Believe me, I've been looking. No, I did not. I saw, big woods, but no Bigfoot. But having said that, it's so seriously, it's so vast out there. Like I would not be surprised.
David, I couldn't tell if you were going for another joke there or not.
No, I was going to leave that alone. I thought about it for no, you know what they say.
No.
That was too easy. That was too easy. I think one per episode is quite sufficient. Thank you very much.
Tell that to this motley crew. We run our shit into the ground.
Yeah. You know how many times
that footage was pretty provocative to this day.
Yeah.
And I watched this really interesting documentary. I forget what streaming it was on, and it was talking about the guy who supposedly admitted to wearing the costume.
Yeah.
And it doesn't make sense if he's this guy. What he's saying doesn't make sense because he was blind in one eye, the guy who was doing it, and there's no way he could have seen out of that costume to walk the way he did, and to I don't know.
I know you can't do a couple takes or anything like that.
A big part of me is like, it's just bullshit, and another big part of me is like, maybe it's not, man.
No, it's definitely bullshit.
But why would you?
Yeah, I was going to say
put breasts on it. Like, why would you put breasts on Bigfoot?
Because it was a female Bigfoot.
But this is back when females didn't have any representation. They're not going to. Well, let's do a female Bigfoot.
So what you're saying is this video was progressive as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, evidently.
Yeah. Oh, no, great.
I'm still sort of like mesmerized by that footage.
It is interesting to watch, even to this day. It is like like anytime it pops up on something, like I'll watch it. You know what I mean? Like it's interesting.
And they
steady
it up.
I was so obsessed with all that crap when I was a kid. Like
I just wondered why it was swinging its arms like that. I was like, why is it walking that casual?
Yeah. And it's funny they redo that in Elf. When
that is hysterical. When he's going through Central Park.
Yeah, when he's going through Central Park, like we think we have footage of a elf, and he's swinging his arms the same way as in that video.
No,
that's such a funny joke because it's so.
Yeah.
Like if you didn't grow up watching that video as a kid, that is completely just it's just a complete nothing of a joke. It's so funny.
So it's not even a joke. If you didn't see that video, it's not even
nothing.
A joke.
Yeah, it's just nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
Someone like me who loves cryptids, I've been to 3 of the big ones. I've been to Loch Ness, I've been to the Pacific Northwest, and I've been to Pine Barrens for Jersey Devils. So those are the big 3. And I mean, being in those spaces, not seeing anything, of course, but you can tell that you can tell where it all comes from because Pine Barrens are vast. Like if you've ever been down there, you guys should go down there just to hang out. It's just really kind of beautiful.
Did you see any interior decorators in the Pine Barrens?
No, not any that I didn't bring with me. No, but no, it's Loch Ness too. Is the water is actually black. It's super clean and super cold, and it's when you get near it, I've never seen water like that before, and it's just.
How black is it? Would you say none more black? We're talking Spinal Tap.
I just got that. It's an amazing place to be, and all 3 of those places have something about them that you would be like hard pressed not to think of. Maybe something could potentially be here, at some point.
You sure you're not bringing that with you though to that place? That feeling?
No, I'm not quite sure. That is definitely a possibility, but it's interesting to think that I don't know. All of these hoaxes, there's got to be some kind of something to start the hoaxes out.
It's fun to think that there's.
It is.
I mean, like when we were kids, the world was
A lot more magical than it is now. Yeah.
Well, yeah, because there was no internet, there was no computers, and everybody wasn't carrying a phone with them. So, you would get a book out of the library about fucking Mothman or whatever, and just be obsessed with it. For like I said, I had that book that it was the Scholastic Fun Fact Book of Monsters. And I like read that book. I wore that book out
100 times.
You know what I mean? Like I just loved that book. And
we studied the Jersey Devil in history in New Jersey history. That was part of the folklore part of New Jersey history. That I don't know if it
and Goatman was one that used to scare the shit out of me. Where it was
Goatman.
Goatman would jump on the hood of your car and like pound on it with his hoofs.
That would scare the shit out of me. Yes. If a Goatman started beating up my car.
Yeah.
That's terrifying. Yeah. No.
Dogman versus Goatman. Sounds like an asylum film.
I would never stop screaming.
I'd still be screaming. You're right. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah.
If a Goatman was beating up my car.
Driving down the road screaming at the top of your lungs.
I would never be able to tell anybody what happened. I'd never be able to get those words out.
All right. Also, back in the day, back in the day, October 27th, 1984, Boys of Summer was released.
Nice.
Yeah, that is a classic 80s tune.
Totally.
Composed by Mike Campbell, who was the guitar player for Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers.
Really?
Yeah, Tom Petty felt like it did not fit with the record they were working on, so he played it for Don Henley. Campbell did, not Tom Petty. He played the music for Don Henley, who took it home and wrote the lyrics within hours of hearing the demo. He actually called Campbell after being given the demo tape. Campbell said he called him back so quickly that he thought he was calling to tell him how much he hated it, and he said, and he called him back and said, "I've got all the words written. I've got all the lyrics written."
Shit.
Yeah, so reached number 5 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart and number 1 on the top rock tracks. So
that's a great
song. Oh, it's such a good song, man. It's
man, I would have been not even 2 weeks old when that song came out.
Yeah.
Oh my
God,
a
song.
I was a freshman in college. Jesus Christ.
That's a song that makes you, even at the time when I was a kid, and also now, that makes you feel like you're remembering something that didn't actually happen, because, like, especially as a kid, I wasn't old enough to have had it happen, but it's like a very, like, it's got like a weird vibe to it where it's like you're like longingly looking back on something that never happened in your life. You know what I mean? Like, to me, none of that, I have no...
well, it's just that the imagery in it is so strong.
Yeah, it's just
what I mean.
Well
written. But to me in particular, because I've lived at the beach down here for however many years. In the wintertime, not so much anymore, but it used to be I'd be the only person in town.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
100%.
And that was the vibe. Like that song has a very I Am Legend type vibe where you're the only one around and you're just remembering the place when it used to have life.
Yeah.
So that's a great tune.
Exactly, Quinn. So where did you grow up? What part? Remind me.
Well, I wouldn't say I grew up down here, but I'm down in southern Delaware on the Eastern Shore since the late 90s, early 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah, I grew up the Jersey Shore, so Seaside, Island Beach State Park. That was my, and Asbury, like all those places were my sort of summer places. But
it's very beach in winter.
That's exactly what it is.
The fact that you guys feel that way about it, it achieved its purpose for sure. Like that was the ultimate goal of making people feel melancholy and missing their time in the summer, even if they've never actually had it.
Yeah.
It did its job.
Yeah.
Bravo.
And then for Halloween, back in the day, I think we've made numerous comments and jokes about it in the past, but I think it's Gen X rite of passage to have read a Stephen King book before you were supposed to, before your maturity wise. And of course, most people also in the 80s and also in the 90s were apt to see a Stephen King or any real horror movie before they were old enough to really watch it, probably.
Mm-hmm.
So with that like in mind, I thought we would rank the Stephen King film to book to film adaptations, just his horror movies, not his not like his non-horror stuff, and kind of just rank them from A to F. A obviously being fantastic and F being an F. So without further ado, I guess we'll do that.
Now, hold on, Brian. The parameters we're going for, we're not talking about the quality of the actual book. We're talking about the film adaptation.
No, we're talking about the movie. Yeah, I mean, obviously,
right.
And we're not. We don't need to look at these through a critical lens. We can look at these through a nostalgic lens too. Because I'm gonna be honest, some of these I have not seen since high school. You know what I mean? And some of them are objectively terrible, but I love them. So.
All right. That's different criteria than I had in mind. But I'm down.
And we're gonna do them in order of release. So it's also possible that these are going to start really, really strong, and then this list is going to really peter out.
Well, you'll have to call them out because I can't see those.
No, yeah, I will.
Okay.
So obviously, his first book. I can't
see them either. Yeah.
His first book and his first movie was Carrie. So that is where we'll start. We'll start with Carrie. Which hang on.
So how are we going to do this if we all have different letters?
I mean, we're just gonna
consensus.
Look, it's just gonna be a sort of a consensus / whatever. This is not a anything that we're gonna submit to the the Smithsonian.
We had nothing planned for this. We're just
StephenKing.com is where I got the list. I also got the photos, and also the synopsises that I will read are directly from StephenKing.com. So obviously, Carrie, the story of a misfit high school girl, played by Sissy Spacek, who discovers she has telekinetic powers, repressed by a domineering, ultra-religious mother, tormented by her peers at school. Her efforts to fit in lead to a dramatic confrontation during the senior prom. Dude, this movie's fucking great. I hope everyone agrees.
A, absolutely A. I love this movie. I love the book.
I saw this movie when I was way too young to see it. So, like, the telekinetic murder was the least scary thing about it. I was like, I don't want to go to high school ever.
Yeah.
Everybody looked like they were 50 years old.
Yeah.
In high school to me when I was a little kid. So I was traumatized by that. I didn't love this movie. Like I said, I was way too young to see it. So
you should revisit it, Quinn. You should absolutely
probably. I've seen clips of it, since, but that initial, rush that everybody has, was lost on me. So I'll give it a C for Carrie.
Ooh.
Joke, damn it!
That opening scene with the where she gets her period in the shower. That traumatized me more than any of the other horror stuff in the movie.
Exactly.
Like,
me too.
Oh my God. But I think this was the first film I've ever seen of Stephen King before I even knew who Stephen King was. This is so early. This 1976, right? Brian, did you say 76?
Yes.
I
November
saw this
3rd, 1976.
Way before I read anything, and that last jump scare at the end.
That last jump scare might be the best jump scare.
It might be
still to this day.
Ever.
Yeah.
It's so good and so out of left field. It still gets me because I kind of forget about it.
A lot of stars. A lot of stars in that movie too. We had Betty Buckley. We had William Catt.
Yep.
We had John Travolta. Nancy Allen. Piper Laurie got an Oscar for playing Margaret White, the crazy mother. She was insanely good.
Yep.
Yes. So A for Uncle Dave. Right.
Yeah. It's an A. Come on, it's an A.
Well, you didn't. Yeah, as I say, you didn't take the other consensus.
Go ahead. What do you?
I'm asking you.
Go ahead.
He's not putting it up there yet.
I give it a solid B.
All right, Bolo, what do you think about Carrie?
They're all gonna laugh at you.
It was a good movie for its time. Just like you said, some of that telekinesis stuff doesn't hold up. Those murders, I'm gonna go with Quinn and give it a C for Carrie.
Yeah.
I guess we got to give it a B.
It's got to hover around the B. Okay, boo for B.
Got to hover around
okay,
the B.
at least it's fine.
I will say the scene where the bucket falls on the dude's head and kills him is always unintentionally funny. After the pig's blood spills out, and it just falls on his head.
Brian De Palma directed it too, and when that build up to when she's walking up there and the music starts to shift, that's genius filmmaking right there. And Brian De Palma uses the cuts and the switches and the blocks and things. Man, Keith and I just watched it because that's one of our top, Halloween must-sees every year. So we just watched it a couple nights ago. So that's why it's fresh in our minds.
Yes.
9-year-old Quinn failed to pick up on the nuance of the filmmaking.
When's the last time you watched it?
That's true. That's so, yeah.
When's the last time you watched it, Quinn?
I haven't watched it in full since, but I've seen the famous clips of it over the year.
Okay,
yeah,
you need to
I
sit
feel
down
like
and watch it.
It used to be on TV all the time.
Yeah,
it's streaming for free on Tubi, I think. One Tubi or Netflix or any, I don't know which one. One of them it's streaming for free. So
the next one is one that is very different from the book. If I was going to pick between the two, I would prefer this version over the book. Stephen King hated this movie when it came out. I think he has slightly changed. Oh, I also want to add, we're not doing any made-for-TV movies.
Okay.
No.
Yeah,
so
sorry.
no Langoliers?
No Langoliers.
No, The Stand. No, The Stand.
No,
Come on, The Stand.
I don't know if I would count The Stand as horror, though.
So that's pretty horror.
I don't know if it would have made the list.
I would consider it horror, but that's okay.
It's probably got the highest body count of any of them.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, we're talking about The Shining, obviously. The write-up on StephenKing.com is super long, so if you haven't seen The Shining, it's about a guy named Jack Torrance, his wife, and their young son Danny, who move into the Overlook Hotel, where Jack has been hired as the caretaker for the winter. And then Danny has special powers called The Shining. His dad has special powers called alcoholism. And things go downhill from there. In the movie, it is not really clear that the dad's an alcoholic. He's just more crazy right from the jump.
Yeah.
In the book, it's a much slower,
gradual transition
to the crazy. Yeah. Like Jack Nicholson is fucking great in this movie, but he is 100% demented and insane from the moment you see him. You're like, that motherfucker's crazy. So that does take some of the.
Well, I was going to say Nicholson's face doesn't help. You know what I mean? You would think that if he was perfectly normal.
Yeah, like when he's doing the interview, you're like, this dude's fucking nuts.
There's so much written and talked about this adaptation of the film of The Shining. It's like I like to think that Jack, it doesn't come through in the movie, but my own interpretation is Jack, the minute he sets foot in the Overlook is when it all starts. Like he might be okay in the back, like before he got there, but the minute he's in the hotel already starts working on him. So that's why he's got that sort of like strange vibe when he's talking to Mr. Ullman to get the job. So I think it's already starting to work on him. But having said all that, it's got to be. If this is not an A, I'm going to leave right now. I mean, it's nearly a perfect film.
I 100% give it an A.
Nearly a perfect film.
So good.
I know Stephen King hated it.
I know he did too. I love it too. I love it too.
I saw it way before I should have too, because I didn't get the nuances of it. But
tell you what, it was on yesterday, and I watched most of it. I love this movie.
It's so good. Yeah.
It's so good. It's so creepy. It's so eerie.
What about you, Bolo?
That movie scared the bejesus out of me. You know what I mean? I think the jump scare when Jack Nicholson hit the old bow-legged black man with the axe.
Scatman Crothers.
Yes.
Nick Halloran.
Who drove cross country to get killed, by the way.
Yeah. That was one of those moments in that movie that rings true to me. The part when Danny is riding a bicycle through the hallways and he runs up on the twins.
Girls.
Yeah.
And he starts having that meltdown.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's so goddamn good.
The freakiest part for me was her reading his manuscript. That's where I was like, I don't care for this at all.
That's when all hell breaks loose, when she starts reading that.
Yeah.
And, of course, the fucking woman in the bathtub in 237.
Oh dear God!
Yeah.
Oh
that
my God! Seeing that
ready for
before
that
you're
either.
old enough to see it is enough to like mess you up.
Yeah.
I was like,
I'm surprised y'all are still straight after that.
What about you, Dutch? I heard you groan.
Sorry about it.
I don't think
Okay,
you're moving it down from an A though.
I'm never coming back to the show again.
No, we need you.
Listen,
you,
hear
Dave.
me out. Objectively, I have to say it's an A. I can't
You don't have
argue
to
that.
if you don't feel that way.
But if it were me, I would have. For most of my life, I would give it an O for overrated.
Oh,
I was never, and I can't tell. I don't know. I don't know exactly what it was. Maybe it's because I didn't see it until I got older, and I didn't realize what I was like. What the hell's the big deal about this? It just, I never thought it was like all that big of a deal as everybody else did. But if you watch it as an objective piece of cinema and of effective horror cinema, that's why I can't say no. It's not an A. It's a top tier film. So yeah, not gonna rock the boat.
I don't even know if it's coming up later on the list. But did any of you guys see Dr. Sleep?
Oh,
I love Dr. Sleep. I
haven't seen it.
I think it's a very worthy sequel to this, and I'm not going to say anything about it since you haven't seen it. Yeah. Just watch that too. It's actually quite terrifying, and there's a lot of really good continuity between the two films. So if that's not on the list, it should be, because that's an amazing movie. And
spoiler alert, not all the Stephen King horror movies are on this list.
Okay.
There's only so much time.
Bias bullshit.
Quinn, do yourself a favor.
Send hate mail to the genxlounge@gmail.com.
It's really well done, and it's also like there's a lot of things that are quite terrifying in it too, like equally like The Shining. And Ewan McGregor does a fantastic job as a grown-up Danny Torrance.
The Shining.
Speaking of The Shining, there's a really funny clip online that I saw, and I should have actually got it and just played it. But it's the staircase scene of this movie where he's like, she's got the bat and he's just stalking her up the stairs.
Yeah.
But the voices have been changed so that his voice is Goofy and her voice is Donald Duck, and it is it is fucking hysterical. Especially the Donald Duck, because he's like, you know what I mean? Like,
apparently Stanley Kubrick had them shoot that scene like so many times.
Yes,
they couldn't get it right.
Yeah,
and,
well, he was also a lunatic, which,
and he made Shelley Duvall's life.
Yeah, made her life a living hell. Yeah. Next up is one of the lesser Stephen King books and lesser Stephen King movies. It's Christine.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Yeah,
I had this ready to go right here.
You can tell which movies we grew up with. This is directed by John Carpenter, correct?
Bullshit. Yeah.
Wait, John Carpenter did Christine?
Yeah, released December 9th, 1983. It's Christine's story. It takes place in 1978 in California. 17-year-old Arnie Cunningham purchases a 1958 Plymouth Fury. He becomes obsessed with the car, which he calls Christine, to the point his personality changes. And the car kills people for him.
Yeah.
Basically, is what it boils down to.
Yep.
John, why don't you jump off on this one?
Go ahead, John. You go ahead first.
I'm a John Carpenter guy, number
We
one.
know.
Number two, don't be talking shit on Christine. This movie kicks ass in so many ways. And man, did I have fun a couple weeks ago in New York City watching John Carpenter perform that theme to close his show.
Dang, that's cool.
No, I mean, I just think I can totally see why people would think it's like a lesser film. I don't particularly feel that way.
I don't think it's a badly made film. I just think the story of it is just it's just not my favorite.
Listen, Christine is out there. That's all I got to say.
And I do love a killer car movie. I love a killer car movie.
Literally, I'm going to get a red Gibson SG and I'm going to name it Christine and put the sticker on the case.
So I'm assuming you would give it a fairly high grade.
Christine gets an A.
Yeah,
absolutely. A completely unbiased, unemotionally charged A.
Yeah, I got to go. I'd give it like a C. and to be fair, I have not seen it since back in the day. The probably last time I saw it was probably on TNT's Dinner and a Movie, which tells you how long ago that was. But yeah, I don't know, man. Anybody else want to weigh in on Christine?
I'm going to give it a B because I really like the book, and the book elevates my feelings about this movie of nostalgia to a B. So, could the movie been a little bit better? Yes, but did I enjoy it? Yes, and did I love the book? Yes. So B. How's that?
Well, where Carrie was beyond young Quinn's, thoughts. Christine was right up my alley. The killer car? Are you kidding? It was fantastic. It was also like on HBO every goddamn day for like 3 months.
Yeah.
So I saw it a lot. I watched it every time it was on. I'm sure that had an impact. And it's the kid from Back to School, isn't it?
It is.
The one that goes crazy?
Arnie. Yeah. Arnie is the kid from Back to School.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll give it a B because I know it's probably a shitty movie, but as a kid, I loved it.
Bolo, what do you think?
I really enjoyed this one. I enjoyed the special effects.
Come on, Mr. Van Helsing's do it, baby. Put it where it belongs.
It is definitely a B.
No,
it's a solid B.
Dutch Bolo was your only hope on that one.
Yeah. Much like he was Transformers' only hope last episode.
Yeah.
But he still went with Super Friends.
Hey, we got to be fair, man. Carrie is a B too, and that's to me.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
We got to be fair to everybody here. Okay, all right.
This one I think is interesting because this one I think, dude, I read this book way too fucking young. This might have been the first Stephen King book I ever read. And this is Cujo, which was released August 12th, 1983, which is about the Camber's friendly St. Bernard, which is turned into a killer after being bitten by a rabid bat. The dog then kills the father of the Camber's family, whose name escapes me, and then traps Donna, played by Dee Wallace, in her car along with her young son, Tad. Where they are trapped outside of his garage because they're there to have their car repaired because it won't start. So they're trapped in this broken down car by this giant rabid St. Bernard. The movie streamlines the book a lot. There is some serious crazy subplots going on in the movie. In the book. The movie really just condenses it down to this is a movie about a rabid dog terrorizing a mom and her son, and also the ending is slightly happier in the fact that in the book the son dies of heat exhaustion in the backseat of the car, which is a bit of a downer ending. But this movie's really good, and the effects of the rabid dog are scary as fuck.
Yeah, they are.
I only remember that one scene from this movie. I'll admit, just the one where they're in the car.
That's a lot of the movie, to be fair.
Yeah. But that's really all I remember. I don't have a good, feel for everything else that happened.
Yeah, it's not a lot of like supernatural stuff. It's like a scenario that is ridiculous, but not so ridiculous that this could actually maybe happen. Like someone could get trapped outside by a rabid dog and not be able to get out of their car. You know what I mean? So just that situation in and of itself is fucking terrifying as someone with a kid, and being trapped in a car with your fucking kid is horrifically terrifying. So yeah,
not as much as a goat man jumping on your hood. I can tell you that.
Yeah, that's when you're driving down the highway later. I'd probably give Cujo a B though. What about you, Quinn?
Like I said, I don't really remember. I'll have to take a pass on this one because I don't really remember it.
All right. It's worth rewatching.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anybody else want to weigh in on Cujo?
I'll give it a C.
C for Cujo.
C for Cujo. That's right. I don't think there was enough. Just like you said, it was kind of basic, not really as nuanced as the book was, with all the crazy like visions but it was good. It was a good Monster on the Loose movie, kind of like a throwback to the 1950 Monster on the Loose movie. Yeah. A C. And again, I'm rating this on, do I want to go back and watch it again, or how often have I watched it? And the answer is not all that much. So I'm going to give it a C. And C's not terrible.
No, it's fine. Yeah,
C for Cujo.
A C is perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get through high school on C.
That's right. C's get degrees.
I would also give Cujo a C.
C. All right. How about you, Bolo?
I'll go with a C for Cujo. I enjoyed the the effects of the dog being kind of terrifying, and I think I was terrified by dogs as a kid. I remember a time where I was in a neighborhood and a dog chased me into a doorway. You know how you have a screen door and then a normal door.
Yeah.
I ran to a total stranger's house and jammed myself between a screen door and a door that was locked.
It was one of those racist dogs.
Yeah, definitely was racist.
God.
So you've got a certain
for some dark meat that day.
And
it does say something that when you see a aggressive dog, you call him Cujo.
Cujo,
you know what I mean?
True.
Yeah.
To this
or any Saint Bernard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really, you guys don't go Beethoven first?
No,
Beethoven was lovely.
Unless it has one of those whiskey barrels around its neck, like in the old cartoon. Then I feel safe. Yeah, I remember getting the book and being way too young, and I knew what the book was about, but I had not seen the movie. I knew it was about a killer dog, and I remember aggressively skipping around being like, when is this dog going to start fucking killing people? Like, I don't care about this subplot about the cereal that's getting recalled by the advertising agency, and I don't care about the subplot about the guy jacking off on the woman's sheets. Like, I just want to hear about the dog, so yeah. Right. Then we have also coming out in 1983. This is October 21st, 1983, directed by David Cronenberg. Yeah. For the Dino De Laurentiis company. We have The Dead Zone, which is Christopher Walken wakes up, not Christopher Walken, the actor, but he's playing Johnny Smith. He wakes up from a 5-year coma and discovers he can see the future when he touches them. So he touches you, he can see your future. And he sees a really bad vision when he shakes the hand of a politician, played by Martin Sheen.
That's right. Stilson.
Yes.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This movie, the first time I saw it, was above my pay grade. Like, I was way too young to understand it. Having rewatched it now, I get that it's a solid movie, but I would still probably give it about a C.
I give this a solid B because I love the story and I love the tragedy of the character. He can't really have any relationships because this always interferes with the people he meets. He always has to tell them something. He feels compelled to tell them, and he can't really. And they think he's strange and weird when the things actually come to be. Or if he doesn't say anything, they could potentially be in harm's way. So I think it's a great story, and I think it's super creepy when he helps them solve the killer. I think the killer's name was Frank Dodd, and like a serial killer, and he kills people in a gazebo. Yeah. And he touches the gazebo and you can see all the people he brings in there. So, and I'll never forget the ones he's tutoring this young boy, and the kid was going to go out and play hockey on the ice. And the father's always telling him, "Hey man, you got to go play sports. You're too much of a Nancy boy. Go play sports." And the kid doesn't want to do it. And the father's trying to get him to do it. And then Johnny touches him. He's like, and he drowns, and he goes under the ice and he fucking drowns. He's like, "Don't do it. Don't go." He's like, "Don't tell my son he needs to be a man." He's like, "No. Do you want your son to die?" He's like screaming at him. And it's like, I give it a B, a nice, good B.
Yeah, actually, now that you get after remembering some things that you just mentioned, I'd probably give it a B too.
And the Stilson thing, I mean, that's relevant today, man. I wish somebody would never mind. Just man, oh man. I mean,
anybody else want to weigh in on?
Yeah, I'm out. Yeah, sorry.
I really like the story on this one. I honestly, like I said, I can't remember I saw the movie a long, long time ago, and I was young enough to think Christopher Walken was funny. You know what I mean? Yeah. But at the same time, I did really like the story, but I'd still probably give it a C. There was a really funny Saturday Night Live skit when Christopher Walken was on there, where he's just like in an office room, or it's like he's working in an office and everybody he touches, he's seeing their future. But yeah, I'd probably give it a C also.
All right, it's hovering between B and C. So Dutch and Bolo, you guys want to weigh in on the Dead Zone?
The Dead Zone is a solid B for me. Christopher Walken is fantastic in that scene when he's trying to tell the father that he's like, the ice.
Yep,
it's going
to break. Exactly right. Yes,
like that scene is a standout for me because he's trying to save this boy's life, and then the very next scene, the boy's dead.
And that's one of two movies with an ice death that dude, ice deaths are terrible. Because what's the is it The Omen 2 where the kid dies under the ice?
The Omen 2 was the ice.
Yeah, it's just like fuck that.
And the tragedy of it, like Bolo said, is this is at the expense of himself. He's getting fired from this cushy job, and he's got a relationship with this kid, and it's gone now because the father's like, "You're a freak, get out of here." You know what I mean? And can you imagine like knowing someone is,
which is true, by the way. He was a freak.
Well, yeah, he kind of was, but no, it's definitely, there's a lot of tragedy to it, and I don't see like tons of horror in this except for the serial killer part. That was the most horror aspect of this book and film, I think.
Yeah,
but it's dark sci-fi though.
Yeah, Dutch,
John,
anything to bring it down from a B where it currently sits?
No, I'd give it a solid B.
All right. Cool. I think we're all going to be in agreement on this next one that is in a solid A. This is March 6, 1984's fucking classic, Children of the Corn.
Listen, this motherfucker. So my aunt I grew up with an aunt who had a house that was across the street from the cornfield.
Oh no.
And my cousins and I would go, and not only was the cornfield, it was a cornfield that was located on the other side of a cemetery.
Oh, God.
So we had magical childhoods where we would just go into the cemetery at night, get spooked out of our asses.
Look for Malachi.
And dude, like, we all talked about Children of the Corn, and fucking when we would go in there, man, it was like,
it's funny because this is the kind of movie that kids like. It's not for kids, but man, kids were obsessed with this movie. Like as a kid, everybody loved
I should not have seen this at the age I did.
Everybody loved
Dave,
this movie.
you just said it perfectly. I should not have seen this.
None of us should have seen it when we saw it.
My cousins and I should not have been watching this when we at the age we watched it, but we did. I'm putting that's a solid fucking A. I don't know how you say otherwise.
Anybody disagree?
I gotta give it an A because
it's so good.
Even though the ending of the film was not what I wanted, but it was creepy as hell. Anything rural scares the shit out of me. Like urban stuff. Like I'll take an urban terror any day over the redneck.
It's getting worse every year.
Terror terrifies me. The book, the story was a short story in the first Stephen King book I ever read called Night Shift, and I absolutely love the story. So. Even though the execution of the film was not exactly perfect, A.
Cool. I agree.
Is there a scarier name than Malachi for real?
It's so good. Yeah. And the kid is a friggin'
Isaac.
Isaac
is really
and
scary.
Malachi are both creepy as shit. Looking. So
he wants you too, Malachi.
This one I feel like could also be pretty much an A with a bullet. Haha. October 11th, 1985. Talking about Silver Bullet, which was. I mean, it's kind of like a darker version of the like Goonies type movies where it's some kids and a werewolf and their crazy uncle, played by Gary Busey. But I mean, this is another one that as a kid
you can literally just say Uncle Gary Busey.
Yeah, Uncle
and we
Gary
all get
Busey. It. Yeah. I mean, it's 100% an A for me. I mean, the effects haven't really held up, and there's some things about it that are kind of ridiculous, but I mean it's just so
I haven't thought of this movie
80s werewolf movie.
I haven't thought of this movie in years. I don't remember it at all, but I remember I loved it.
Yeah, exactly.
And it was also on HBO every goddamn day,
all the time.
Yeah,
it's definitely it's a film that I have to revisit because I haven't seen it in a long time, and all I remember was just hating the kid in the wheelchair so much, and I don't remember.
That's Corey Haim, wasn't it?
Yeah, just annoying as fucking shit.
I agree with you there.
And I couldn't stand him, and I was like, can this kid just get torn limb from limb already? Like, I don't like the movie per se. So, but I mean, I would give it maybe like a C. I would put it as a C. But again, with the caveat that it's been a while since I've watched it. Maybe if I revisited it, I might have like more of an appreciation for it.
I think we'll give it a B because Dutch hates handicapped people.
Well,
So,
hold on.
Yeah, that's it. That was,
the movie for me gets a B. I mean, sorry, gets a C. But I love the book so much. The book is called The Cycle of the Werewolf.
Cycle of the Werewolf, yeah.
And it actually it came with illustrations. One of the rare Stephen King books that had really groovy illustrations along with it. So the movie, like I said, I agree with you, John. I hated the kid. Totally unlikable kid. The special effects do not hold up, and it wasn't nearly as good as the book. So, but the book was so good, I'll elevate it to a B because of the source material.
Yeah, I feel like if I watch it now, I would like it less. But I just remember loving that movie.
I think I'm gonna go with a C. It wasn't one of my favorites, but I did enjoy it.
All right, and I'm going to say then we'll probably drop it down to a C because I think it got more C's than anything. So
agreed.
We will be fair to that one. This one, I don't have a ton of memories for. I don't think I liked it.
Nor do I.
Which is an anthology type movie, right?
Also on HBO every goddamn day.
Yeah, Drew Barrymore was in it.
I have vivid memories of that guy on the ledge with the pigeon pecking at his shoe.
Yes, that's right. And I remember him say, "Get out of my way, you walking shithouse." I remember that line.
I'm going to give that a B because that movie creeped me out.
All right. Anybody else have any strong feelings one way or the other?
I barely remember watching this one.
That's kind of how I am too. So
the cat would like steal the breath of the kids.
Yeah.
And, like
the cat is like. The cat is like the one thing that's consistent throughout all of it because it's a bunch of different stories, right?
Yeah.
There's one story called Quitters Incorporated about quitting smoking, which is kind of interesting. But I'm going to give it a C. C for me.
All right.
By the way, Brian, how many of these movies did you choose?
Kind of forgettable. I think we need to move a little faster. Shoot.
All right, let's go. All right, this one I feel like it's a solid A all around. I don't know. Tell me if I'm wrong, but it's July 25th, 1986's fucking classic, directed by the man himself, Stephen King, Maximum Overdrive, which is just fucking incredible. About everything that's mechanical just comes to life and starts killing people.
Green Goblin truck, it earns a B on its own.
Yeah, it's so good. It's got Emilio Estevez, obviously is the star. But it's just the guy gets killed by a soda machine. A guy gets killed by an ATM. Dude, it's so good.
It's like Final Destination on speed.
Yeah,
doesn't AC/DC just
soundtrack?
Yep.
Yeah. All the music.
I was gonna say if I'm being perfectly honest, I don't know if I've ever seen this one.
What?
I don't think I have.
That's crazy.
That's a dirty little secret of mine now that has now been exposed for the world to know.
You got to get on it, man.
Bolo, what do you think?
You've got to get on that, man.
Maximum Overdrive gets a solid C for
solid C.
I'm with you, Bolo.
I was expecting so much more.
I was too.
I'm with you, Bolo.
Quinn, what did you give it?
I gave it a B on the strength of the Green Goblin truck.
Alone. Interesting, but not scary. Didn't scare me. So C.
Nah, didn't do much for me. The Green Goblin truck.
Can I ask an honest question? If we're in C territory, is there such a thing as a solid C?
I mean, it's a sololidly good movie.
Well, like, you can ask my 7th grade.
Is there a solid D?
Yeah, they're probably one.
I guess everything should be solid if we choose it, right?
Yeah, right. There you go.
Well, when you get past when you get past the years, like into where we were discerning adults, there's probably going to be some D's and F's. But when I was a kid, I never saw a bad movie.
Yeah. Here's one.
Speaking of not bad movies.
Yeah. Pet Sematary, April 21st, 1989. Quinn, I know you love this movie.
Yes, number one.
Yeah, is this anything other than an A? I mean, I think that's got to be the consensus. Right?
Cross out A and write number 1 and put Pet Sematary up there.
One of the scariest books I've ever read in my life.
And the movie's great.
And the movie had some things I didn't like, but it had a lot of things I did like the sister, like Zelda.
Yep.
Oh, Quinn loves Zelda.
Oh
Yep.
God, that's
Zelda. Oh my God.
That sister scared me when she ran up to the screen.
Oh my God. And then we got Herman Munster.
Yeah.
Judge
Greg
Randall.
Gwynn.
That is better.
Yeah.
I've got something for you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's great.
Until today, when I heard about Goatman jumping on the hood, Zelda was the scariest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Her running from the corner of the screen to the front of the screen, made me want to jump up and leave the theater. And I'm not lying.
But
that
dude,
makes Quinn, that makes two of us, bro.
That scared the shit out of me.
It loses me in the last third of the movie. The last third is kind of goes downhill, but up until then, yes.
But dude, think about like the whole sequence of Gage when he's running after his fucking balloon.
I hate that. Dude. I hate it.
And it's like it's like real horror, like something that could actually happen in real life.
Yeah.
And like the way that it's cut together, like they're trying to get to him, and then like the moment that fucking truck is like the scream, the guttural, like heartbroken scream that his father lets out.
Yeah,
as you see the aftermath.
And just the story, man. The story, the Micmac burial ground. The ground is sour. It's evil. It's demonic. It's not good. Don't do it, man. Don't do it.
Yeah.
And how about when he tells the story about Timmy Baterman? The guy comes back from the war and he's all that's terrifying in itself because he's never the same. You know Sorry.
And they spelled cemetery wrong, which as an English major made me uncomfortable the whole movie.
What'd you guys think of the remake?
I didn't watch it, and it's not on this list.
Okay.
I saw it. I didn't hate it.
I didn't hate it. I liked the first one better.
Yeah, it was kind of forgettable, but it wasn't terrible.
Speaking of forgettable, we've got October 26, 1990's Graveyard Shift, which is about a crew of night workers who work in a mill, and there's a bunch of rats, and then at the end there's a really, really big giant mutant rat bat thing. And me, who was a fan of giant big monster things, loved this as a kid, but it's having watched it probably in the last 10 years, it's pretty bad. I'd probably have to give it a D.
I was going to say there's our first D right there.
Yeah, this is probably going to be our first D.
I'm with you on a D. The story,
give it the D.
The book is in Night Shift. I mean, the short stories in Night Shift. Great story. Terrible movie.
Yeah, it's not a good movie at all. It is very much we're moving from the bigger budget Stephen King stuff to like let's get as much Stephen King on screen as possible.
However, the
next one.
This is we're going right back up to the top, baby.
Directed by Rob Reiner and released November 30th, 1990. I want to say this did win at least one Academy Award, right?
Well, she got it.
Best actress. Yeah.
Kathy Bates got it for
Kathy Bates. Yeah. So this is of course Misery, starring James Caan and Kathy Bates, about an author.
One A.
This is an A.
A with a bullet.
Absolute A. Absolute A.
Absolute A. That's just it is what it is. It's perfect. Really well done.
That's a great movie.
And I included it. I kind of went back and forth. I was like, "Is it really horror?" But I'm like, it's horrible.
I don't know when she breaks his fucking ankle. That's pretty fucking.
In the book, from what I remember, she chops it off.
She chops him off, and
she's holding it in her hand while she lectures him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot more horrific in the book. And, and when he kills her at the end with the typewriter, that's pretty horror too. So yeah.
And the whole situation is horrifying.
Yeah.
Did we? By the way, for those listening, did we even say the title of the movie?
Okay,
I don't know if we all.
I don't know if we did. We all knew it.
We did, but we might not have. But yeah, we all knew what we were talking about. The next one.
Bolo, what'd you say about Misery?
I didn't say anything, but I will say something now. Misery is
loves company.
Yeah, it is truly an amazing film, well acted. Kathy Bates is terrifying, and James Caan in that scene where he's begging for her not to do that to him.
Yeah,
and then that first ankle goes, and I remember.
Yeah, it looked like Cam Scatterbo fucking this past weekend.
That's brutal.
It totally did.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when that first ankle goes, and I think I actually made a physical moan in the theater.
Oh, yeah.
Oh dear God.
It's horrific looking.
Yeah.
And James Caan plays it like,
Yeah.
And her response after the first one is, "God, I love you, Paul."
Oh, man.
Oh, Jesus.
All right, let's.
Yeah, she scatterboed the shit out of him.
Yeah, she did. Dear God.
Mm-hmm.
This one, I don't really remember it. So if any of you have, otherwise, this might be a pass. Sleepwalkers. This is a vampire movie. I do not know anything about it. Anybody have anything about this one?
I have no
I've
knowledge of that.
seen it and I've read it.
It's
It's a good story, and I like Alice Krieg, the main character. She was the Ghost Story. Played the ghost in Ghost Story. And she was also the Borg Queen.
She's the Borg Queen in First Contact. Yeah,
that's right. It's not a very well done movie. The special does not hold up to today, so I'm going to give it a D. But the story's good. You guys should read it. It's a great story.
I remember that being in Blockbuster Video all the time, and it looked shitty. I just remember it had like it looked really low rent. So
it is low rent. It is.
I think we're kind of in the low rent era now. Honestly.
Yeah.
That's
this
why
was
I think
that I think that we probably could have mixed in a couple made-for-TV movies and like really balanced.
And we got rid of some. Well, I just wanted to do the theater.
Done The Stand instead of Sleepwalkers, maybe. But we'll save our criticism.
Or Salem's Lot.
Maybe we'll do a made-for-TV movie episode at some point. You never know.
Salem's Lot.
We could have seeded our tournament correctly too. We went in a different direction. There's no time for criticism here.
Why are we quibbling? Next up in the fully mediocre era of Stephen King movies, April 23rd, 1993, we have The Dark Half, which is a pretty good book. Not a particularly good movie.
No.
Nope.
It's probably a C, maybe a D.
I'm going to go with D for The Dark Half.
I'm going to go with D for The Dark Half. It's forgettable.
Yeah. I don't.
I've seen it one time. Love the score by Christopher Young. Have a copy of it signed by him.
It was directed by George Romero. I mean,
was it really?
Yeah.
Well, that surprises me in itself because it doesn't seem very Romero-esque to me at all.
No.
I did not see that one. Can somebody give me a brief synopsis on The Dark Half?
It's about a writer. About a writer who has a pen name, and his pen name somehow comes to life and is evil. It's odd.
Who's starred in that movie?
Oh,
that is what's his name? What's
Timothy Hutton?
Timothy Hutton. Yeah.
As Thad Beaumont.
I think I did see it.
Yeah, it's not.
And it's not. It's not. Yeah, it's definitely a D.
Yeah.
It seems like it should have been better than it was. It seems like it should have been better than it was. It wasn't good.
Timothy Hutton, who I loved because Turk 182 was also on HBO every goddamn day.
All the time.
Yeah.
So was Caps.
Now we have August 27th, 1993's Needful Things. It's another book I liked a lot, and then a movie I did not like. This would also be a D for me.
Me too.
Is that the Max von Sydow one?
Max von Sydow, yeah.
A movie I did like, believe it or not.
He has the store.
I never saw that. I heard it was
Ed Harris. I mean, it's got a good cast. Bonnie Bedelia's in it.
I heard it was good.
So, all right, not D. Let's do C. I mean, it just wasn't. It didn't go anywhere, and the direction of the film, again, it's forgettable. Like there wasn't anything.
It's directed by Fraser Clark Heston. I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
So.
It was just uninspired, and if you wanted,
it's better than what I'm not gonna lie. It's better than The Dark Half and Graveyard Shift. So I'll give it a C.
Give it a C.
I would go C for Needful Things. That's easy.
Yeah. I like Max von Sydow too. So
yeah, he's always good. And then we have this movie's fucking I don't even know.
Never seen it. Have no opinion.
It's about a evil laundry machine or something. It's called The Mangler. Anyone seen it other than me?
I haven't. The book is scary. It's also in Night Shift. Read the book. The movie is an F. It's a crappy.
It's terrible.
Oh, we got our first F.
It's terrible. It's terrible.
The story. It's actually. I think in the story it was a paper mill. I don't think it was a laundry. I think it was paper, and it's quite. The book is actually quite scary. So.
And this was directed by Toby Hooper.
Oh,
which is crazy.
I don't know who that is.
He directed
What?
Chainsaw Massacre.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Poltergeist, supposedly.
There you go.
Part of Poltergeist.
crazy.
Yeah, supposedly.
I mean, it has Robert Englund in it.
Very
It has Ted Levine in it. But yeah, it's just not a good movie.
No. Read the book though. Short story. Get Night Shift. All these stories are in Night Shift. Short stories.
This one I actually saw in the theater.
I was going to be interested what everybody thought of this because I remember when this movie came out in theaters, this was a big deal. Like it was really heavily advertised.
Yeah, directed by Tom Holland, but not that Tom Holland. October 25th, 1996. He probably wasn't even born yet. This is Thinner.
I love Thinner.
Yeah, I like it a lot. I like it a lot too.
I saw that.
I was also madly in love with Kari Wurr. Madly at the time.
I give it a B.
From Remote Control. Remember?
Oh yeah.
And
this is about a fat guy who gets a blowjob in his car, runs over a gypsy lady, and then has a curse put on him called Thinner, where he, no matter how much he eats, he loses weight. Basically until he dies.
God damn! If only it was that easy.
Yeah, well, then you die. Unfortunately, I wouldn't put it in the A tier. Of
hell
movies,
no!
But it's
a B. I would say B. I would say solid B.
It's a B, low
it's a
B,
C
high
for me.
C.
The movie is terrible, but the story is fantastic. So I
don't remember this being hyped like Dutch said. I feel like it was like a throwaway Stephen King movie.
Special effects are awful. They do not hold up.
Yeah, but no, I really like that, and I still watch it when it comes on. I think it's creepy, so I would give it a B.
All right, we'll go with B.
C for me.
Bolo, any thoughts on Thinner?
I'm gonna go with I would say kind of high C, close to a B.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, we'll stick with B.
The story is fantastic.
You're the tiebreaker then, Brian.
I think it's a B. So yeah. This one, I put this in there because I was curious if any of you had seen it because I love the short story. But I have not seen the movie. I can't imagine it would be good, but I would be shocked if anyone has actually seen it. This is The Night Flyer, which is a short story about a vampire who also has his pilot's license and flies around the country.
I missed that one. I didn't read the book either. I didn't read it or see it.
I've actually not seen. I've not.
I think
seen
it's
this
in Nightmares and Dreamscapes.
It's in that. Is it in that anthology? Okay.
Yeah, I think it's in that anthology. It's a really, really good.
It's not called Red Eye. Shouldn't it be called Red Eye? Wouldn't that be perfect?
It's called The Night Flyer.
I'm gonna.
All right, so that's gonna be our first NA then.
I know.
Bolo, have you seen The Night Flyer?
I have not seen The Night Flyer. I heard of it and did not see that.
Yeah, it's probably not good. Next up, speaking of not good, March 6, 2003, a Dreamcatcher. A fucking.
It's a mess. The movie's a mess.
I mean, this movie has Timothy Olyphant and Damian Lewis in it. It has Morgan Freeman in it. It has Donnie Wahlberg, which whatever. But I mean, just a fucking dude. This is 100% an F. Has anybody else seen this?
F.
What is it called?
Dreamcatcher. I feel like I have seen it. I didn't hate it that much.
It's about aliens.
It's about aliens that launch themselves out of your ass while you're shitting.
What?
It's fucking terrible. It is so bad, but it's not just aliens. There's like a government.
It's
like
so
some
convoluted.
kind of government plot, and there's an autistic guy named Duddits. Who's played by Donnie Wahlberg.
I think I remember.
They all have all the friends have a telepathic bond with each other somehow, but there's also these giant poop aliens. I
thought I had seen it until that description, so I can't really
We're
comment.
Leave that as an F.
Yeah,
it's an F.
It's an F easily.
Even the story's kind of an F because it's just so confusing.
Yeah, the book's terrible too.
I still don't get it.
It gets its terribleness, honestly, because the book's not good either.
No.
This one is also based on a short story that I liked a lot. I didn't like the movie a ton, but it does have Johnny Depp, and this is March 2004's Secret Window, where it's about an author named Mort Rainey, played by Johnny Depp, who gets accused by a guy named John Shooter of stealing his stories, basically.
Yeah, this is a better version of The Dark Half.
Yeah,
it actually is. You're right.
You're right. So we'll give this one a
C. I'd probably say it's a C. Yeah, and it's not bad. I like the book a lot more than I like the movie, but it's not bad.
That's a good. Yeah. That's a good.
Anybody want to weigh in on that one?
Never saw it.
Never saw it. Bolo, you ever see it?
I think I did.
It's worth seeing, but you'll figure out the twist
Yeah.
like long before the twist is revealed, and that's a shame because it gets boring once you do.
It does.
Wow.
Right.
Okay.
I agree with everybody. Yep.
This one's from June 12th, 2007, starring Samuel L.L. and John Cusack. 1408, which is about an author played by John Cusack who writes true ghost stories, who decides to spend a night in a haunted hotel room 1408. The manager of the hotel is played by Samuel L. Jackson. And then some shit goes down. Yeah.
Tell you what, it
Never saw it.
It doesn't belong with the other A's, but I love this movie. 1408 scared the shit out of me, so I'll give it a B just because the A's we have so far are pretty elite.
Yeah.
And it doesn't belong with them. But I like this movie a lot.
Yeah, I don't think it's bad. I think it's fine. I'd probably say C. I definitely wouldn't give it a D.
Dude, that one jump scare with like the fisherman from the picture behind him. You remember that? That was worth it alone. That's a good movie.
I actually don't think I saw this one, you guys.
It's worth a watch.
Not see that.
In an era where there's not a lot of good horror movies, this was a creepy movie.
Well, then I'll go watch it. I'll go find it.
I'll go,
and I'll get back to you, and I'll be mad if it sucks.
Since it's just me and you, Quinn, I'll defer to your judgment and give it a B on that one.
I don't know if I want all this riding on me, but I like it.
No, you're a tougher critic than I am. So if you thought it was a B, I'll go there with you.
I saw it once in the theater. I haven't seen it since. But
how did I even miss it? Like, it didn't even occur to me to see it. Like, just completely went. Ooh. I don't know why.
What were you going to ask me, Bolo?
Do you have Gerald's game on this list?
I do not.
Oh,
I can see a glaring omission from this list. However, I will not reveal it till the end.
Okay. I figured you all would yell at me about something or another I left off.
I'll tell you what.
I feel like there's so many on this list. I can't imagine there's any.
Yeah, there are definitely some. There are definitely some I left.
There is a major one. There's a major one that is not on this list.
I feel like we need to insert Bill Murray from Ghostbusters. Just going only 75 more to go.
Yeah, we gotta jump on it. Let's go.
All right, we're almost done. We're almost done. This one I feel like is probably a pretty easy A.
I would give it an A. I'm a fan of this movie.
Which one?
We're talking about The Mist from November.
Definite A.
2007.
100%.
Frank Darabont.
Frank Darabont. Thomas Jane gets to play an everyman type of character, and he's great at it.
Yeah. Andre Bauer's in it. Marcia Gay Harden's in it.
Yeah.
Marcia Gay Harden was terrifying in this. She was.
This movie's an easy A. I think.
Anybody
object to it being an A? I mean, I feel like it's definitely.
No. I'd probably give it a high B. I didn't love the movie. I don't know. It for whatever reason, to me, this movie had like a movie of the week type quality to it, like a made for TV type movie rather than an actual film. The story's really good, the acting's really good, but I don't know if I'd put it in the same category as the others. In the A category.
You know what? If it was early in the time of CG, so I wish they had practical effects for the monsters. That would have made it even better, I think.
Definitely better.
But
I agree. That would have made it better. It's just it had
ending,
this like.
Guys, that ending was one of the most tragic endings I think I've ever seen in any movie.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Next up, another John Cusack. Is
Never
Samuel
seen
Jackson in this one too?
Yeah, he is.
He is. Jesus Christ. So they're back for another. I have not seen this one. I did read the book. I didn't even know it was a movie. July 8th, 2016's Cell, which is about everyone who's on their cell phones hears a signal and turn into basically fast zombies.
28 days later.
Yeah, kind of.
Yep.
But I can't judge it because I didn't see the movie. So if anybody's seen it, throw your grade out there. But I have not seen it.
Nah.
I've never heard of it. Even with the synopsis, I've never heard of it.
Yeah, I read the book.
It's basically 28 days later, not done as well.
Yeah, and with some weird mystical mumbo jumbo thrown in.
D.
Yeah. D. Anybody else see it?
Did not see it.
Did not see it. All right.
D for did not see it.
D for didn't see this motherfucker. Next up we have It Part 1, which is
absolute A. Loved it.
Yeah, it's really
absolute A. Absolute A. Terrifying book.
This
really
follows
solid
the kids.
rendition.
Yeah, so they broke up the book to the kids and the adults. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's an A for me. It's probably a B for me. Anybody?
I'll give it a B. I'm a B on it.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. I don't know that you could adapt that story better than they did in that movie. So if you're giving it a B, I think you think the book is a B too. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Fair
you
point.
might be right.
Fair point.
I don't know that you can do that better.
It was cast perfectly.
It might be a low A.
Pennywise, you don't think you can get better than Tim Curry, but Skarsgård did a phenomenally creepy job of being Pennywise. Oh, by the way, Welcome to Derry started. We're going to watch it tonight. Actually, the first episode.
Yes.
Did that start?
Yeah,
it started on Friday. Yeah, it did.
Okay.
Yes. Oh, for sure, A. One of my favorite Stephen King books, and this was just as. I like Quinn said, if you don't like this, you don't like the book, because it's pretty great rendition, I think.
Yeah. So what are we thinking, guys? Anybody else want to weigh in?
It's an A for me.
It's an A for me. The first movie with Tim Curry scared the bejesus out of me because I got a thing with spiders, and towards the end of that, there was kind of like a weird spider web thing.
There sure is.
So. And then how they were floating in the updated version, it was still kind of reminiscent of the whole. I was looking for a giant spider.
Yeah. Well, you get it later.
Yeah.
Dutch, any thoughts?
Like I said, it was a B for me, but I got no objections to anybody calling it an A. It's a extremely influential horror film. The iconography of it is undeniable. So.
Yeah. Next one's I have a feeling not many have seen it, but I saw it and I fucking love it. It's actually could damn near be an A. I'll give it a B, but it's 1922, which was a made for streaming Netflix movie.
A or B, very creepy.
It's fucking good, man.
Super good. Thomas Jane again, yeah.
Yeah, it's so good.
And there's a cornfield too.
There's a cornfield. There's a well, a dried up well that the guy.
There's rats and there's
I never saw. I saw it advertised, but I never watched that.
You should see it. You should definitely see it. It's definitely creepy.
Soundtrack by Mike Patton from
A or B. I mean, it's a slow burn, but it's a really good payoff, and it's definitely the atmosphere throughout the whole thing is super creepy.
Yeah, I don't think I can justify being with The Shining and Pet Sematary and Misery.
No, you're right.
But, it's definitely
a solid B.
It's definitely a Carrie level of a B. So we'll do that one. Here's another one.
Looks like B is our most popular category here.
Yeah. Here's another one that I think was only made for streaming.
Never saw this one either.
Which is excellent. Yeah, it was a streaming one only as well. And it is In the Tall Grass, which is about not a cornfield, but a giant field of grass that you hear kids screaming for help, and then when you walk in there, you cannot get back out.
You can't.
Oh, that's pretty good. I didn't know that was a Stephen King.
Yeah, and it was pretty good. I liked it.
Yeah,
I give that a B.
I'll give it a B. Yeah,
Me too. Yeah.
The whole
premise of it is terrifying.
Yeah, I think both the Stephen King streaming ones they're both good.
Well acted, well produced, well done. Yes.
Then we have It Chapter 2, which
Again,
was 2019. You give that one an A as well?
I do.
I did not see the second one.
I'm gonna go with C on this, but that's a reflection of the second half of that book.
Yeah, I know the second half of the book is just a.
Once again, the movie does a great adaptation, and it's actually. Do you know what? I'll move that up to a B because their ending is better than the book's ending.
Yeah.
You know what? I agree with you, Quinn, because I'm going to do the opposite, though. I'm going to give it down from an A to a B because you're right. I don't like the second half of the book nearly as much as I like the first half. So, but if I was going to judge it on, yes, so B for me.
Dutch?
Didn't see it.
Okay, there you go. A B
again, pretty perfectly cast again. You know what I mean? Like both movies.
It got a lot of flack from the gay community because of the brutal, attack on Adrian Mellon in the opening scene of part 2. But it's like it just happens to be gay. It didn't like offend me at all, but it was just pretty brutal and very, very, very hard to watch. But it's it got some pushback from the community, and I'm like, well, why does it have to get pushback just because they're gay? They get killed. Oh, everybody gets killed.
I was going to say there's a lot of brutal murders in the
exactly.
Yeah.
But I guess they made an emphasis on the fact that the reason that they were being targeted. Anyway, it was very brutal and very hard to watch. But so were all the other killings.
Yeah, they did rip the child's arm off in the first scene of the
True. Very true. Very true.
Yeah. Speaking of brutal and hard to watch, but for a different reason, this is the October 2024 HBO Max version of Salem's Lot, which if we were going to rate the TV movies, the TV movie would be much higher ranked than this. Boy, oh boy, this movie sucked ass.
Disappointed me. I was very excited about it, and very disappointed. Yeah. No.
It was bad. It's between a D and an F.
I tell you what, we had fun watching it though.
Yeah, that's probably why it gets a D.
And they condensed the story so much.
It looked like it was meant to be a mini-series.
Brian, what did your sister say? Like an hour and a half into it,
like 30 minutes into it, she's like, "Is this movie about vampires?"
That's not a good sign. That is not a good sign.
So funny. And the little kid, we were joking that it's a Blade origin story.
Yeah, he turns into Blade when he grows up.
He's a veteran at killing vampires from the time he's like 12 years old.
It's not good. But you know what? It's entertaining bad and not just straight out bad.
Yeah,
so that's why I'll give it a D.
I didn't turn it off. Yeah, I watched it.
No, it's entertaining.
It's a D.
Yeah, it's definitely a D.
It's a D.
Bolo, you saw it, right, Bolo?
Oh yeah, we had to talk about that.
Yeah, we talked about it.
Because the fact that you said it's a story, it's an origin story.
Yeah, you had to see it.
Yeah.
We're in movies now that came out while we had the podcast going.
Yeah, that's right. I know, because we talked about this one too. Because god damn, I love this movie. This movie's 100% an A for me. And this is February 2020. That can't be the right date. It did not come out in 2025. Did it really come out this February?
It's new.
Holy shit! This year's been 6 years long.
What is
we're talking about the monkey, of course. Dude, this movie is fantastic.
Yeah.
It's an A for me. I mean, I'm sure it's going to get brought down by everybody else, but I fucking love it.
Listen, the first half of this movie is as A as an A can get, and then the second half of the movie drags and then sucks. So I'm going to give it a high C. But the first half of this movie is fantastic. God, it's so much fun.
It's so goddamn good. Anybody else see it?
I did recently,
Did not.
And I'm going to give it a B because the actual story had very little to do with what we saw on screen, but that's okay because it's definitely a different take on the book, and I found myself compelled to watch it. So
it's so funny.
Oh, it's so good, dude.
It's so funny.
It doesn't take itself too seriously, which I like.
Yeah. That's what I mean. It's very self-aware.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Dutch, did you see it?
Yeah.
I have not.
Oh, dude, you got to watch it. It's fucking great.
Yeah.
It is great.
It's worth a watch, but it's
so good.
The story is
it is about 40 minutes too long.
Yeah, it could be. The story's a skeleton crew, and it's a short story, and it's the story again.
Yeah. It's a short story, yeah. All right, so that is our list. Forgive me for leaving something out. What did I leave out, Dutch?
Okay, it's not exactly based on a book, but how in the hell did Creepshow not make it into this?
Because it wasn't based on a book, that's why.
Yeah, but they're all based on Stephen King short stories, and it was a theatrical film.
I know, but the reason why is because only one of those things in Creepshow. I did think about it, believe me.
Not two of them.
Oh, really? Okay, well, I thought about it, and
actually,
I was like,
Creepshow 2 had the raft. That was in
yes.
Yeah. which I love that.
But I'm saying, like, how does, like, because Creepshow 1 had the Lonesome Death of Jody Verrill and the Crate were based on previous stories, but then Stephen King himself wrote the other anthology pieces for the film. So I mean, I feel, and it was a theatrically released film. I feel like that would have warranted, and by the way, that is A++. That is like that is the best. That's the best on the freaking list as far as I'm concerned.
It's just fun, and he wrote something to tide you
something
over.
To tide you over
with Ted Danson, and that was filmed at Island Beach State Park
and Leslie Nielsen.
Yep,
Leslie Nielsen as a
which was just traumatizing.
Yeah. But yeah, so that is that. We're done. Goodbye.
All right.
Okay, guys.
That is kind of the show, but I do want to give a little bit of props. First off, the last 2 weeks have just been like insane with new listeners. So thanks to anyone who found the podcast. We appreciate it. We've got new listeners in San Francisco, Wilmington, Delaware, Grayland, Michigan, Gibbsboro, New Jersey. So thank you if you're one of those people. There was one day where every single episode got downloaded.
Oh, wow.
By some lunatic. So thank you for that.
We appreciate you.
Yeah, we do. The last 3 weeks have been pretty good. I don't know if it was the cartoon episode, making people discover the show or what, but pretty cool.
And that lively debate.
Yeah, that lively debate. But also, we do have an email. It's genxlounge@gmail.com. You can send it there. You can also just send it to the little send us a message tab on the podcast page. You can do that. And we actually have mail.
Got mail. Pattern baldness.
So, we got an email from Jesse Kroom.
Oh, how about it?
How about that? Congrats to everyone in the lounge for making it to 51 plus episodes. I can safely say this is the only podcast that I have stuck with through every episode and look forward to regularly. I was really glad to hear in episode 51 that I am not the only person who remembers our college trip to Red Lobster as the epic experience it was. I wanted to add a detail true to that story. If I remember correctly, I think we were all watching football and an ad came on for Crab Fest or something. And before the game came back, it was decided we were going there for dinner. That is correct. He is right.
That is right. Yeah.
He is right. None of us had any money, so I think we must have charged it or something because we ate like kings and had a great time. As someone who took part in that bathroom trip, I wanted to remind you that we took that party to the third floor bathroom, which I also forgot.
Yeah,
we took that party to the third floor bathroom so that we could destroy things there rather than our own bathroom. I also remember as Quinn was reading in cold blood, someone who lived on the third floor came in and asked, "What are you guys doing?" To which Brian screamed, "Don't worry about it. Get the fuck out of here."
Oh, good time.
A few other thoughts about the podcast I wanted to share. I am 100% on Brian's side when it comes to Andor. I love that show. Probably the best thing that happened to Star Wars since the original trilogy. You are correct, sir. 2, thank you for turning me on to The Penguin. That was amazing television. The acting, cinematography, and writing were all first rate, and I probably wouldn't have watched it for your recommendation, so thank you. 3, I was so glad that Star Blazers won Cartoon Madness. That was my favorite cartoon as a kid, but I only saw it sporadically, so I missed a lot of the plot of the first season and probably only saw 1 or 2 episodes of the seasons after that. I rewatched The Crest for Iskandar a few years ago, and it's still great. I'm hoping to track down a DVD of the series one day. 4, I've learned a lot of important medical issues I didn't know before. Let's just say I don't ever want to get gout after listening to that episode. As a big fan of film scores, I always
shaking his head.
Yeah. As a big fan of film scores, I always appreciate hearing Dutch's take on movie music. And I'll offer a recommendation on my own to the group. If you haven't watched the show Slow Horses on Apple TV, I would recommend it if you do. It's fantastic. It's based on a series of books, which are also well worth your time if you're into that kind of thing. I actually looked into that show. It's nothing like I thought. It's a spy show.
Yeah.
I had no idea. Yeah, I had no idea what it was.
Other people have recommended that too.
Yeah. Thanks again for the podcast. It's the next best thing to actually hang out with all of you. If you ever want to come back to York and revisit some college hotspots, let me know. The invitation is open. Looking forward to the next 50 or so episodes. So thank you, Jesse.
That was really nice.
Yeah, for that. We appreciate it. And yeah, dude, that's the kind of the goal is just to be like, let's all just hang out. Let's all hang out together.
And
that's what we did. So, yeah, sorry we did cut out some stuff. Next episode, we will finally do our Peacemaker wrap up.
Oh, so good.
And I don't know what else we're going to do, but that is definitely one of the things on the agenda. So we'll definitely do that. And anybody need to plug anything? Dopko, you got anything coming up? No? Anybody?
Not really. Just heading to Japan.
Going to Japan, right?
Days, yeah. And our Collectible Monsters will be, I think we're going to be a week late because I don't even know. Just look for it on our channel,
all right.
Our YouTube channel.
Well, have fun in Japan, brother.
Thank you so much.
Man, safe travels.
Thanks, gentlemen.
David,
thank you.
Safe travels, David, and please bring me back one of those new Big Destroyer figures.
Oh, Big Destroyer.
You know what? Are you ready to pay the tariff on it when I get home?
Oh, I might. It's a beautiful figure.
Yep.
You know what? I will promise I'll take a photo of it if I see it. Absolutely.
Okay. Deal.
All right, gents. Thanks for having out. Thanks everybody for listening, and we will see you next time. See you next time.
This is Kiss, each sold separately, and you can put them in any crazy pose you want.
That's the name, Kiss. They may look insane, Kiss. It rocks your game, it's Kiss.
Kiss, each 12.5-inch figure sold separately by Mego.